Hey friends, welcome to video number 4 of Raise Your Prices Challenge for online language teachers and coaches. My name is Elena Mutonono, and I am here to guide you through this intricate process of raising your prices and making your work more sustainable. Today, I would like to help you create something absolutely unique. Now that you have your workbook that you can use in a variety of ways so that it continues bringing you money, you can find ways to put it into packages that are really creative and are going to help your clients thrive. And I want to dedicate this video to one of my clients. And a little backstory is last month, she was asking me what else she could offer to her clients. She was able to book herself and sold all of the spots for her coaching. And then she was wondering, is there something else that I could do? And if your model of business is sustainable, then you will be able to accommodate any person that will come to you. I mean, the right person, by providing workbooks or different materials for them and making their learning experiences really fulfilling and rewarding. So with that in mind, I thought that it would be really cool to create something that could encourage your clients and customers, maybe subscribers, to work with you, but not in a one-to-one capacity, in a completely different experience. And I call it self-guided experience, where you are a facilitator of their progress. You choose one specific topic that you would like to focus on, and you work on it in a short span of time, for example, a weekend. So I created this package, a weekend with me, and I'm going to walk you through this. And as you are going through this and thinking about how you could make something similar in your business, I would like to hear your feedback, and maybe some of the ideas will pop up. And I would like to invite you to explore those ideas, because after all, this is something that you really want to bring. It's a unique service and a unique experience, and it's not one-to-one. And the cool thing is that you will be able to connect with your clients, bring them a lot of value, but not really spend as much time working with them in a traditional sort of classroom, even online classroom setting. So let's look at what we've got here. Okay, so I called this service, or this package, a weekend with me. And why? Because this is just a beautiful way for you to, whoops, for you to connect with your clients, and particularly if these are new people, and you would like to increase your revenue, but you don't know how to do it. This is a great way of doing that. So I'm going to use completely different materials today, and this is going to be a fun exercise. So I've got these lovely stickers that I haven't used forever. So we are going to create a package. Let's say you want to invite your clients that you cannot take one-on-one anymore, because you just have too many, and there's definitely a limit as to how many you can take. You want to invite them to this unique experience. I called it a weekend with me, where you maybe read something fun over the weekend, maybe watch something, maybe you discuss something, and you just dive deeper into it. You start on a Thursday, and you send a special assignment to your client, and then create a very unique workbook. But you can just use the template that we worked on in the previous session. If you remember, we talked about different workbooks. So you can choose a workbook, send it to them, tweak it, send it to them, and then give them feedback as they respond to the questions in the workbook. Give them feedback via phone. And it's incredible. So let's create this package. So we have this first main part of it. So on the first day, you give your client the most task, the biggest task. Because why? Because of course, there's a momentum. They're joining. They're so excited to be working with you. So this is a big thing for them. All right. I'm going to just trace it so that we are ready to create our lovely package. And with the clients that I've worked with, the teachers, they use this weekend with me to read a story, for example. It's a beautiful kind of like miniature package that you can offer. Maybe you create something where your clients can watch a movie with you and then work through this. Maybe it's not a movie, maybe it's an ad. So there's lots of different options. So this is your lovely new package, A Weekend with Me. And we're going to use a little bit of color to make it more fun, of course, to make it more fun. So this will be your second part of the weekend. And when people join, they will be sent their first assignment and they work on it. And that will be maybe on a Thursday. And then on a Friday, they work on the second assignment. And on a Saturday, there's a third assignment. On Sunday, you just wrap it up. Or you can start on Friday and go until next Monday. And you don't need to do it every weekend, but you can do it or experiment with it once a month, for example. And it doesn't also have to be a weekend. It can go from Monday to Wednesday, for example, just a short week. It's kind of fun because it's very different, and it's interesting. You will see how cool it's going to be once we put it all together. Okay. Okay, lovely. And now we are going to create something beautiful. And this is where you can use the space around this to write more ideas. This is how I come up with my package. Although the first time I put it together, it's kind of messy and there's a lot of stuff around it. But once it's all out and I get the logistics out, it looks really pretty. So I'm going to use this. So when people sign up, they get the first assignment, and we also want to send them, because it's a weekend with you, something very special from you. In my case, I want to do a little weekend. It's going to be a special customized video with me where I will send them a video and tell them something really cool about this text. Maybe I can do an audio. That's another option as well. Okay. Then day 2. I'm trying to remember how it was. There you go. On day 2, you're going to send your lovely workbook. All right. Now this looks very nice and probably a little too big, but anyway, that's the idea. You send them the workbook. with a coloring page, of course. And now they can go through the assignments, the text that they've been working on. Actually, the shorter the text, the better. I know that sometimes, oh, it's just a weekend, but I want to make it as big as I can. Now, I think I would like to encourage you to make it actually small and manageable, because the smaller it is, the more manageable it is, the more excited your client is going to be that they finish this on time. Okay. And then in the midst of it all, you can also experiment with reflection questions. So you can ask questions and the person can interact with you using their phone, an app, a chat messaging system. That's pretty neat. Okay. And once you're done, once you go through your entire weekend, right? The most important thing then is to see if your client is ready to take action on what you've been learning. And I know that even myself, working with clients and giving them different tasks, if they don't come up with, okay, what is this one thing that I want to take away from this weekend, then it's going to be kind of, yeah, fun time, but really not transformative. What you want to do is create something that is really beautiful, something that they can call self-care, but also something that will create a tiny bit of transformation. It doesn't have to be completely like, oh, my life is now different, but a tiny transformation. Maybe they will start reading short stories. Maybe you have short stories that you can create for your clients, and now they will be. So this is a tiny little bow that we want to put up on our on the package. Perfectly imperfect on the package. And the last day is what you're going to do is send them this action plan, or even better, maybe in your workbook, you will have a tiny action plan part where your clients will write it down and then create the action steps in accordance with the plan. This is a perfect way to engage your new clients, or maybe your past clients that have not been working with you now. It's a great way to bring them back to work with you and to follow up. After this weekend, they can sign up for a membership where they will receive monthly, or maybe twice a month, they will receive a workbook like that. Or maybe they will enjoy this weekend and you will tell them, okay, we can have one weekend a month, and then you will also receive like a special an extra workbook the first week of the month. And so instead of, for example, paying $25 for the workbook, which is something that you can decide on your own whether it applies or not, you can choose the price. But instead of $25, this is your weekend is now going to be $75. So it's not exactly private classes, but it's a beautiful transformative experience that people can give to themselves as language learners. So I hope that you enjoyed this process of creating a new package. I called it a weekend with me. And actually, I'm trying to come up with my own package of this kind and invite you, if you would like to dive deeper into this process of raising your prices, or maybe making some kind of changes in your business and you need coaching, I would love to do something like that. And if you feel like, oh, this really resonates, then maybe this is your call to respond in the comments, or maybe send me a private message. Or if there is a link in the description, maybe you can just go ahead and check it out. Either way, I invite you to connect with me, share what your thoughts are on this package exercise, and let me know what you've been thinking for your audience, because this is just an incredible way, creative way to reach your clients and to give them something that would be valuable. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, teacher friends, if you find it helpful. And thank you for following me here. And I will connect with you in the next lesson of our challenge. Until then, have a wonderful rest of the day.